I don't know how, but I didn't even think about just sitting in defense and not giving me a chance. That's the smartest thing you could do. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, when he called me, he was like, yo, you think I'm going to get backlash? I said, smart, but just remember last year when Otis was going to not play anybody, so you guarantee pizza, and you get backlash, I would have did it anyway.
But, well, that's kind of different. So.
No, I said it's a little bit different because that was out of pettiness.
Yeah.
This is like this is guaranteed.
You're just playing anybody.
All right, we get into it. Welcome to episode, I want to say 29, League with No Name podcast. It's your boy Beanz, whatever you want to call me. Got Cheese here. Got J.A., reigning champ here.
Please. This is defending champ pod.
It'll probably go a lot smoother without Moose.
Yo, let's call Gabe real quick, man. Let's call Gabe. Let's have Gabe fill in real quick.
I don't know what to say. We don't know exactly where Moose is. He's somewhere. He said he had dinner. He never responded earlier. We should have known. That wasn't.
He's with a Phoenix. He's with a Phoenix Sun. That's all we know. That's all we know.
So let's get into the games. The Eagles lost. I'm gonna say lose, but they lost to the Rams. The Rams beat them pretty good, if I remember correctly.
37-19.
Yeah.
37-18.
There's not much we need to talk about there. They're 0-2. Though hopefully they get it back on track, but no Moose, so we won't speak on them too much. Jay, I had a very interesting game.
I'm about to be like Moose too. I'm about to lead too,
man. That's funny as fuck.
Honestly, yo, I'm not even surprised. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed. Like, I'll post pictures about the Falcons, but I'll never talk crazy because I just know.
You know, you definitely ain't been talking. I know.
We was up 20-0, and y'all wouldn't. I seen the chat, but I wasn't going to say nothing because after that Super Bowl in 2016, I'll never be the same. Like
I don't blame you, bro.
If we don't have the ball up 40 under the 2-minute warning, timeout.
You sound like Moose. You sound like Moose.
I don't trust nothing no more.
What was the strategy on the onside kick? I was confused. I just hope y'all didn't think it was going to go 10 yards.
So, what it looked like is like they didn't think it was going to go 10 until like those last few spins. So they was just going to let it just sit, and they didn't think it was going to reach it. But then once they got like closer to like 8-9 yards, like they literally, it was just too late. Like it was like Hurst, it was like Zacchaeus, I forget who else was, and Julio was behind 17. It was just. Right before it happened, like I had told my sister, I was like, yo, we're not like every other team in the NFL will get this onside kick but us. Like, so I won't be surprised. And the fact that we were only up 2, I said, this is perfect for us to lose. Like,
I was already ready to go on my McCarthy spiel about because everybody was saying he was going to do so well there, but say, he's 0-2. I tried to tell y'all, and then y'all blew it for me.
I had it in the draft. I had the Facebook status ready. Yo, no memes for 2 weeks in a row. If you look good like this. But I know not to talk too early, man. It's depressing, yo. But new regime coming. I told y'all by week 4 or 5.
Who you think y'all gonna get? Or who you want?
Chiefs OC. You coming?
Oh, oh yeah, you said that last one. You said take for Bahilami, whatever his name is.
Enemy. Yeah, we about to. Yeah, Black Lives Matter in Atlanta. We about to get that. About to change the culture, man. Like, I love
Dan. He's horrible with names.
I love Dan Quinn as a person and like how he changed the culture in Atlanta. But since 2016, it's like when we get a lead, they're like waiting for you to like make a comeback. Like we don't step on nobody's neck. Like, but we got Trubisky this week. You already know he about to throw for 300. Every quarterback every play is gonna get offensive player of the week because our defense is.
So, not to stay on this too long, I seen Julio and Quinn on the sideline a couple times. Julio was talking to him, and he looked a little, upset. Like, any idea what those conversations, the dynamics that might have been?
I mean, Julio can't be really mad. Julio dropped a touchdown pass that could have put the game away.
That's a fact. Yeah.
So, and then he walked around with a bum hammy, and then now they're saying, like, it was more than what he led on to, like, more than what he thought it was, or he didn't, like, go into full detail about his hamstring. So I don't know. Like he can't really be mad at the coach's staff. I mean, you can't. It's an onside kick. Like the coach can't tell you to fall on it. Like you should know. Like and we all been playing football. You could jump on it early, they can't touch it, or let it go 10, and then it's free ball.
Why can't Julio stay healthy? Like every year, it's one thing or another.
I don't think he's just ever been. It's kind of sad to see because like I see the changes in him, and it's just like really he's the man now. Like Julio's still that guy. Like you got to double him, but I mean he's 31 and had injuries almost like every year of your career. So like he's like fully healthy. It was like college.
And his body is not. I ain't gonna say it's not for football, but all that.
Yeah, NBA type body. Like now he's wide receiver getting hit. Like it's just not for. It's just
all that cutting when you that big, that strong. Your body not. It's sort of like Saquon and Bo Jackson. Like their body is not. It's too strong for football.
The force was used for each play, and he goes hard every play too. So it's
definitely
each play.
So, based on that logic, do you think that we might see a similar dynamic later in his career with a guy like DK? Because his body is kind of like
I can see that
same thing.
Yeah. Because you see the youngness, the athleticism, but when all those hits catch up to you, you ain't gonna be able to do that comeback route like you did when you was 25. You just ain't gonna. Your body can't.
You figure this is
your like, toes gonna bleed. Like it's just not the same. Like the joints and all that. It's
broke his foot. He had like the bunion surgery. He had the toe injury. Julio missed time. Like he got the hammy, hip. Like
he had a toe injury, and you saw the catch that he made in the Super Bowl. Like he don't care. He want that win.
Yeah. So, man,
I'm trying to pay attention. Right, trying to pay attention to this game going on.
Jeez, yeah, up to 2-0. How'd y'all look week 2?
We still look like crap. I ain't gonna lie. Last year at this time, it was our defense keeping us in games, and our offense just couldn't score more than 14 points. Now our offense is clicking, and our defense giving up whatever. So
Garner's dog though. Like he just Garner just.
I like Minshew. I like Minshew a lot, but there's no reason that we should be getting diced up by Drew Lock and Gardner Minshew after going to the AFC Championship. You don't lock up Lamar and let Gardner Minshew.
What we do is be the best team for that 60 minutes. Like it don't matter.
That's all. We was the best team. We got 2 interceptions, so they was both off tip passes. So, I mean, I take it any way we could give it. Any way we could get it.
I took a tip.
I mean, Derrick Henry ain't getting the end zone yet. He averaging 3 yards a carry, but Tannehill, he playing his best ball right now. So I 2-0. We ain't seen that since 2008 when we started 10-0. The year we went 13-3. That's the last time we started off 2-0. I take it. However it's gonna happen, if we're gonna get a win, I'll take it. I'm not mad at it. I just want to see the defense playing better, and then we're gonna see where it go from there. We got a tough little stretch of games. We got after Minnesota, we got Pittsburgh.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Tennessee knew what they was doing. They said we could allow fans, so they already know we're gonna have fans at that Pittsburgh game. We need something.
Yeah.
That defense and Big Ben, that's gonna be a challenge. But we got Minnesota next week. We gotta run through them real quick.
Minnesota's looking crazy. I never expected it to look like that.
If they can't stop Phillip Rivers, who they play week 1? That was they played John week 1, right?
Yeah, it's perfect game. Yeah, perfect game.
I need AJ Brown back. I need to pass some stats. I need to get these stats back. But I think next week we should clear games. But 2-0, I take it. I ain't mad. We play like crap though. We should be. If we was 0-2, I could see it. But we 2-0. I'll take it.
Division stink. Y'all about to lock that up. Like
chill. Don't worry. Yo, I ain't have a division win since 2008. I'm taking it. I don't care.
Yeah, that's how's he crumpling?
We tied with the Bears up at 2-0, so we need the Falcons. You said you got them this week, right?
Yeah, they gonna be 3-0. Don't worry. We ain't gonna come into Monday night with a new coaching staff, bro.
I don't know. I think the Bears is definitely a team that should be able to beat. Is it home or on the road?
It don't matter.
No fans. They about to come in there and listen. They about to. You think, bro? Hey, give us 5 more years. Bro.
So we beat the Lions this week. We put up a lot of points once again. I was kind of surprised we were able to keep that firepower up. But we played two teams that had young secondaries. So this week against New Orleans, that'll be the first real challenge. I'm interested to see if Michael Thomas plays or not. I don't know if we have any
You heard
updates
on
on.
it, right? They said the Packers doctor has to clear him to play. That's his.
That's conspiracy right there.
That's not happening. That's
Nah,
not. He's not playing.
You're a
If
week
they
away.
have to.
You're a week away.
I mean, I don't want to see him, but I would have liked to see that matchup versus Jair because,
You don't want to see that.
I do. Why would I not
don't
want to see it?
Yeah, Mike looked funny the first game, and even before he got hurt, he looked a little funny. So Jair been balling. Did he get? Was that him that got? That wasn't him that got the pick six yesterday.
Nah, it was a slot
I
corner.
ain't gonna say nobody's name. I ain't gonna butcher nobody's name like cheese.
Nah, it wasn't him. But if we don't see Michael Thomas the week after, I think we got the Falcons week 4. So let's see Julio the week after that or Ridley.
Red.
So
I mean, you want to see Red.
We'll definitely see what he's made of this season after this stretch.
Because
Because Thielen kind of torched him up a little bit week 1, so you gotta earn his respect back. Let's get into dogs of the week. Who you got, Jay?
Man, Josh Allen. Wow. Threw for 417. It was actually trailing after they had like a delay. I think they had like the lightning delay. 417, had 4 TDs, no turnovers, which is I'm surprised because that boy, he ready to turn it over. He just ready to throw a pick. Connected with Diggs. Diggs had a big day too. I actually played Diggs in fantasy this week. Diggs had like over 150 yards and a TD. Actually the first Buffalo quarterback, to have consecutive 300-yard passes since Drew Bledsoe in 2002. So that's big for Buffalo. Yeah, like back-to-back 3. Because you got to think about who been there. Like it been like Flutie, like JP Losman, like
02 though, bro.
Patrick, like yeah, that's crazy. So. Yeah, so I mean that's a career high for him. So that's a big up for him. They on their way, man. Buffalo, they
yeah. I was in 5th grade in 02. I graduated high school 10 years ago.
Yeah, you sure you graduated 10 years?
Bro, 2002. I graduated in 2010, bro.
High school 02. Nah, but Josh Allen my dog of the week.
Who you got, Cheese?
I got J.A. C. Red. 7 for 109, 2 TDs. He lead the league in receiving. I think it's receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns. I know it's receiving yards and touchdowns. I don't know for receptions, but that boy balling right now. That boy, he about to get double real quick. I'm about to have Julio on some one-on-ones.
Yeah,
I need it.
Julio getting doubles, leaving Hurst and Ridley open, and Gage. Whoever got, I think Stowe got Gage. He getting the intermediate.
He just picked him up.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my dog.
I hope they keep doing that. I'm gonna keep starting Ice every week. So
keep 4 TDs this week. Yeah, that's right. You ain't starting week 1 though.
Nah, I didn't. I thought it was gonna be a shootout with D-Watt in Kansas City.
Yeah, true.
I know I wasn't starting them against Baltimore. They play the Steelers this week. I ain't starting them again. So Ice versus Baltimore. Versus the Bears. Bears got a good defense, but I think Ice could light them up a little bit too. Or the weapons I got. So I'm confident there. My dog was I stayed with the home team again. I went with my boy
you acting like Moose.
Aaron Jones. I got to take advantage while I can. Who knows how we're gonna look the rest of the season.
Yo, it's crazy because y'all killed me whenever I did it. Now y'all gonna do it, and I ain't gonna say nothing.
You doing it like
you used to say the same dude every week.
Bro, was he not killing though? Like what y'all want from me?
I'm not using the same players though. But anyway, he had 18, I think 168, something like that, 2 TDs. Broke off that long 75-yarder to start off the second half. That was pretty much the dagger that sealed it for us. After that, there was no coming back for them. So Aaron Jones, my dog of the week. Surprises. Who you got, Cheese?
My surprise of the week.
Yo, before you answer, Cheese, who y'all think gonna pick up Traquan Smith? He just caught 2 passes just now. Somebody gonna pick him up. Somebody gonna pick him up in the league. League thirsty right now. Ain't nobody on the wire.
I think it's gonna be Gabe.
Stowe. Stowe
watching. Stowe can't get no Saints after that last year debacle that he did.
Team placement. Stowe gonna get him.
Chapman too quick. I was looking for running backs earlier. Like I thought at least one of the backups for somebody who got injured would still be there. Nobody there.
Deion Lewis. I grabbed anybody. I grabbed Gaskin. I don't need it.
I looked at both of them. I was like, dang, Jay on it. He got everybody.
My back is hurt. I got Lindsey and McCaffrey out now.
But that's the only thing about the way our waivers is, like, if you ain't watching the games, like, you got to make decisions in a split second. Like, you don't have no time.
Across a tweet or see a game, you a rap.
I be at the bar. I can't get nothing. I'm all set. I just
think you got something. It's like somebody already did it. I'm like, yo, or like Casey would be like, yeah, just had to grab him up. Like, yo, what? Like,
I'll be waiting for a cast to drop somebody that I need. I don't even be trying to go get the guy. I just go get somebody sloppy seconds. I'll be the little scavenger. I don't care.
It's crazy.
Surprise. Did you say yours, shit? Or
oh no, there. I'm gonna go with my boy. I'm gonna go Tannehill, man. 20. Look at Jay. Only reason it's a surprise.
Yo, somebody fell into the. Oh, no, my fault.
I'm watching. I'm my fault. Nah, only reason it's a surprise is because we started off slow last year, but what is 28 or 34, 4 touchdowns, 300 yards.
For that money.
Two game winning drives, bro. We got that grit with us. 2 game winning drives. Derrick Henry ain't getting the end zone yet, so it's straight on Tannehill. It's a surprise just because we keeping it rolling from last year. But I had Josh Allen, but Jay took him for his dog of the week, so I just let it rock. I had to get somebody on the fly. What about you, Beanz?
If y'all are listening, I should have mentioned this at the beginning. We usually don't record on Mondays. We're recording Monday night now, so if you hear any of us talking about the game, that's because we're recording live while the game is going on. So just in case any confusion there. Jay, who's your surprise?
Jags running back, James Robinson, 16 carries, 102 yards, TD, undrafted rookie. That's who they wanted over Fournette. He looked good. He had a couple of nice runs. They actually played hard, yo. Like, they literally, like, low-key could have won that game, too. Like, I thought Minshew was going to do it, but he actually played well. Like, I was surprised. Yeah, man, I think he could be, like, if he's going to be the workhorse, like.
Gotta be.
He could be a fantasy sleeper, I think, honestly.
Definitely could.
Like, the Jags are just, like, one of them, like, compete. Like, they know they don't got a shot, but they just going to give you their best shot. So, him and Gardner Minshew, I think, he could see some solid numbers, especially in a year with injuries, too. Like, he could see some big numbers this year. So, yeah, that was my surprise of the week, especially against that defense. I didn't think that front seven would let that little undrafted back go crazy.
I don't know what the hell going on.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
You don't got to worry about it this week. Hey, you 2-0.
Word of mother.
Speaking of Fournette didn't look too bad for Tampa the other day. Did you start him, Cheese?
No, man.
But he got to. No, there's no burner now.
I was waiting for somebody to mess up to show, like, all right, it's Fournette team. And the week I do it, Rojo fumbles, and then Fournette just runs away with it. I mean, I'm glad it happened early, so we know from now on. Like, we don't know from now on, but I got a good idea. That's what I needed, man. I need a running back. You know, everybody went and killed the running backs when he was drafting, so I went wide receiver heavy, and then that Fournette got released after the draft.
Running back. That's who got him somehow.
King always got 5 or 6.
How do you? Keep hostage.
Don't make no sense. But nah, I ain't started him. He got 30 points on my bench, 34 points, something like that on my bench.
Are you winning this week?
Am I winning right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm up against King.
Oh,
I think I'm up by like 14. He got Kamara.
Up 11. I'm about to get into that in a second.
Up 11.
Yeah, my surprise. Who did I have for my surprise? Oh, Kirk Cousins. I didn't expect for him to go in and stink it up like that. Like, we was talking about who's going to be worse out of Rivers and Kirk last week, and I thought it was going to be Rivers, but man, Kirk barely over 100 yards passing.
What did we say? Did I say Rivers?
I think you said Rivers was going to be first to 3 TDs, but it was Kirk. Kirk looked horrible out there. That whole team was just like –
it was like 28-3. I'm like, yo, where's Kirk? Like,
that offense is – I didn't realize how important, I guess, Diggs was to that offense, but they can't get much going at all. Dalvin can do a little bit. It's only so much that Thielen can do. Jefferson going to have to step it up real soon. or it's gonna be a low season for them.
They don't got no deep threat. It's really everything is right in front of everybody. Like it's, and then Delvin, he ain't all that, man. He nice, but
like he gonna route you up, but he ain't gonna he ain't no bomb. Like nah, Diggs was the route runner and a deep threat.
Right. Deep threat, yeah.
And Kirk couldn't even get the ball to them, so.
Diggs laughing right now in Buffalo. Diggs laughing.
I be laughing too.
Allen launched.
He had 14. He had 14 targets. That's all he wanted. He just wanted his targets. That's all. Show him some love.
All right. So usually we would give you the standings. I can't give you the standings right now because it's Monday night. I'm gonna just go through the games. JA is up by 16. Below Scott, who going tonight?
Here, Cook.
Cook. Oh, and Lutz. He got 2 players, and you got who going?
Raiders kicker. I just need a couple 50-yarders.
So the projection says JA should win by 4, so that might come down right to the wire. Cheese is up by 11. Who you got going tonight?
Latavius Murray. And there's somebody on the other Darren Waller.
Okay. And then King has Josh Jacobs, so it's projecting you to win comfortably. Let's see. Moose put up big numbers this week. He's up. Well, he already won. He put up 245 against Casey. That's without Saquon. So I got him next week. I'm a little concerned about that. Gabe and Stoll. Stoll is losing, but he's projected to win by like almost 15. And then me and Randy, I thought it was going to come down to tonight, but he made a very smart strategic move.
What if they did like a stat adjustment? You know how they be doing that? Like a stat adjustment?
That would be crazy. I hope they do a stat adjustment. But he decided not to start the defense, which makes sense because if they get negative points and he loses, he's up by less than a point. So you got to respect that strategy. So who did it for you this week, Cheese? Who carried your team?
I had a few. Dak. Dak got me 64 points.
Did he?
But yeah, it was
turnover too. Like,
yeah.
No field goal. They went for 2. Good job. No field goal. No point.
Who scored? Was it Latavius?
Kamara scored, and then he got the 2-point conversion. There's a flag, so they probably keep the field goal now.
What about you, Jay? Who was leading your team for the week up to this point?
Oh, Russ. Russ had a 50-piece. Really had like a 30 piece nugget. It was really my backs. I mean, McCaffrey actually got outplayed in his duel with Connor, so he left the game early. So Russ got me 50 because I don't think Lowe's quarterback did well. Oh, he had Stafford, so he got like 20-something points from Stafford. I got a pick 6. Russ had a pick 6 too, so I literally left like a few points on the board too. Olsen dropped a pass and they picked 6 on like his first attempt or something like that.
Yeah.
Straight through his hands. That's that U stuff, man.
Nah, you see us? You see us? We coming down to Blacksburg.
Yo, don't talk about that corny Brevin Jordan jump. That wasn't even a real hurdle.
I'm talking about he number 1 tight end now.
Yeah, he is. He a dog.
Yeah,
he one of the athletes.
Yeah. Hey,
he from Vegas, right?
Yeah. I don't think he's from Vegas. He just went to school there. Like
Yeah.
So for me, there's no way that Matt Ryan outscores Patrick Mahomes and I still lose. Like, it's never supposed to happen like that.
Yo, you know what happened, though, with that game? Mahomes just ended up getting hot late because after that Herbert turnover, Mahomes wasn't going to do it.
I was comfortable until Herbert decided not to take the first down, threw the interception. That just went off after that.
Third quarter. So fourth quarter, they could have still kept the ball for at least a couple minutes.
Right.
Either field goal or score a touchdown.
And I have Eckler, so if we hold on to the ball, he's getting a couple more touches at least.
Like that first down carry would have been an Eckler. Like, so.
Yo, Kamara just got a 2-point conversion. Why are they going for 2, bro?
They went for 2, but then they got a penalty, so now they just kick the field goal.
It's crazy.
Oh.
Little stuff like that happened at, like, see, now that's a point for low. See, like, there's little stuff like that.
But Will Fuller got me 0. I didn't watch the game, so I guess he was injured in some capacity.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews got me 3.9. Mike Williams, 3.4. Like, you can't afford that stuff. every week, but
at those positions, like you could get that like you could let that pass for like a tight end, but like when you got like 3-4 positions doing that, that's
right,
crazy.
exactly. Edelman is the only reason it's even close because Edelman went off.
I told you, I was like, yo, if Cam keep feeding him, because all you needed was the lead, and Randy would have had to play that defense.
Yeah, that'd have been a totally different game.
Edelman, and I was just like,
who on your bench? Who on your bench got the most points? Like who you mess up on? Oh,
me? I should have started Higbee. Higbee had like
that's 3 TDs,
28 or 30, I think. So
that's Jay Green boy.
Yeah,
Jay,
I like Higbee a lot, but last week they didn't use him that much. They was running a lot. And I'm like, let me just take a week off and see how they really going to utilize him, or if week 1 was a fluke. And then Mark Ingram too. He had 15 last week. He had 2. So it's like I got a couple guys that's week to week. You don't really know what you're gonna get from them. So
right,
it's gonna be like try to figure out who to start and who to sit each week. So, but I think Galladay back, that puts another solid player that I can start every week, and then less pieces.
That's your boy. Yo, how many years in a row did you draft him? 2 or 3?
This is just the second year. I had him last year.
Okay. I know you got him consecutively. I didn't know how many years consecutively.
Nah, he had the OD squad. He had Julio, AB, and who else did you have that year?
Julio, AB, Thielen.
That's crazy.
Kelsey.
That's the year you won?
But that was the first year that Kittle really came on. I got him off the waivers. That's how I really ended up winning. So, all right. So let's get into some starts and sits for week 3. Quarterbacks. Who y'all like started? Well, give me the starts and the sits.
My starts, Tannehill versus the Vikings.
Of course.
Yo, they don't got no corners, man. That was a good idea. Hot man versus poor defense. We got Tariq Cohen versus the Falcons. Jay, no.
Hey, you don't get no word out of me.
You can't even get a reaction out of him no more.
I'm not even trying to get a reaction. It's just he was saying it last year when we was recording. So
it's me and team, dog. Hey, listen.
Wide receiver Corey Davis versus the Vikings. He's been showing out for us. AJ Brown, they said he might be out multiple weeks with a bruised knee. And then my tight end, I'm gonna go Eric Ebron versus the Texans.
I want to play him, but
you drafted him?
Yeah, but I think I was about to drop him today. There's too many right now, and Deontay Johnson is coming along.
Claypool. And then Claypool, right?
It's just too many heads to feed. They're gonna run the ball, so he got about like 3 chances to score. That's it.
So, question: who was the corner that the Vikings drafted? I can't think of the name off the top of my head. Drafted him.
Jeff Gladney, TCU. Jeff Gladney.
It was another one, right? No, somebody else too.
I think that was like round 3. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I forget.
Yeah. I know they drafted 2, but Jeff Gladney.
I might be thinking of the wrong person. We can move on. Quarterback, who you got, Jay?
I'm starting Cam actually versus the Raiders next week. Hey, I said it even though they didn't win. I said it was a Cam statement game. He was in dog mode last night. Good. Cam, I think he got something to prove. Like, you know what I mean? So he came a yard short. But I'm gonna start Cam against the Raiders. My back, I'm gonna go Miles Sanders versus the Bengals. I think Eagles. They got the Bengals. Like, this should be a bounce back game. I wouldn't sleep on Joe Burrow though. Like, it could happen because the Eagles don't look good. I think Miles Sanders against that defense. I think he could. After what Chubb and Hunt did last week, I think he should have a good day.
I bet you Mills gets scored on twice.
Wide receiver, any Colt. They play the Jets. Any Colt. Pick anyone. Don't matter. Pascal, because Paris Campbell's out. So I'm actually going Zach Pascal this week. The blue. Like, something different. Jets gave up a 3rd and 31 for 55 yards. Anything is possible now with those Jets. So I'm going to go Zach Pascal at wide receiver. And my tight end, hey, man, he looked good yesterday. John New. Look good.
Yeah, boy.
Just like 84 yards the first drive. So
I ain't gonna front. 2 years ago, I've been saying John New. He finally breaking out. I was a little premature with it.
It took a while. I got to play development.
So, since J.A. pulled a moose and just gave us all his information, you want to just give us the rest of your starts?
Oh, my bad.
I gave you all my starts. No, I gave you all my starts.
I ain't hear all of them. Wait, go through it again.
I said Tannehill versus the Vikings, Tariq Cohen versus the Falcons.
You're right. You
Corey
did. Neither of
Davis
y'all
versus
listened.
Vikings and Eric Ebron.
Okay, I know I heard Chiefs pay 4 people.
Nah, you're right. My bad. I didn't catch the last two. That's why. Somehow, I think I was thinking about the point I was gonna make about the corners. All right.
Yeah.
So starts. I'm starting Cam as well against the Raiders. Cam looked good, and Teddy did well against them. So I think Cam would definitely do better than he did. I'm gonna go with Derrick Henry versus the Vikings. I think they'll get out to an early lead, and they'll just be able to run it for the second half. I like Jared Cook against the Packers. The same way I said Hockenson last week, and he had a good game. The linebackers and the safety just not it. And receiver, I'm gonna go with MVS against the Saints. I think we're gonna need that second option. And
Yo, you really acting like me right now, man. You naming a lot of Packers, man.
Named one Packer in my start.
That's your starter, and then your surprise, your dog. You looking like a little cheese out here, man. You gotta cut it out, man.
But speaking of Jonnu, that was gonna be my sit at tight end. I think the Vikings are trashing that secondary, corner-wise, but I think their strength is their linebackers and their safeties. So I think they might be able to keep them in check a little bit.
They just lost Barr today, I think, to a torn pec too. So
yeah, Barr out.
Right. Barr Harrison Smith coverage though. I'm talking about the like Kendricks and all of those guys, the ones that's gonna be in coverage. So yeah.
If they want to do that, listen, man. Jonnu, you know he line up at running back. He go out to wide receiver. You feel me? Bro, he a tight end. He's supposed to get caught, but that was a 60-yard run, 60-yard toss, man. My boy different, man. I don't know, man.
Different. The pick'ems. Last week I didn't have the updated information for us for
I know that
our 5 games. So after 2 weeks, last week Jay went 2-3, Cheese went 4-1, I went 4-1, Moose went 3-2. So for the year, JA is 3-7, Moose 4-6.
I'm just having
6-4, and I'm 6-4. Me and Cheese been picking all the same games. Hopefully that'll change up.
We have. Or I'm going first. That means you picking what I'm picking.
That's what I had written down. Let me see if I could find the games JA sent us earlier so I can make sure I'm seeing. All right, here we go. All right, so we'll start with you, Cheese. Rams and at Bills. That should be a good one. Who you got?
That is a good one. Where's it at?
Buffalo.
It ain't November yet. Relax. It's still September.
I want to see who traveling. Rams. I'm gonna go Bills. They healthier.
Jay?
I'm going Bills too. Ain't no way you're traveling from LA doing that again.
Nah. I like the Bills, but I'm gonna go with the upset here. I'm gonna go with the Rams.
It's not really an upset. It's 2 solid teams. It's just.
I think the expectation for the Bills is way higher than what it is for the Rams.
The Rams are gonna stink. So for them to be 2-0, like
I think it's saying something. Bengals at Eagles. Cheese.
Yo, go Burrow, man. Bengals, man. Go Burrow, man. Bengals, man.
I'm gonna take them Birds, I guess, man.
You don't want to pick the same team.
I'm gonna go Eagles as well. Cowboys at Seahawks. That should be. Well, it depends on how McCarthy coaching. Cowboys at Seahawks.
You had to throw that in. I'm gonna go Seahawks. Russ versus Dak.
Mr. Unlimited. I'm gonna make it because of Russ, Mr. Unlimited. Yeah. I'm gonna make it anyways, Russ. Hey, that's right.
Yo.
I'm going Seahawks too. All right. Best game of the week, the one we're looking forward to. Well, both of those are good games. Packers at Saints.
This ain't game of the week. Nah. Who said this game of the week? Nah, this ain't game of
the
week.
Packers versus who?
No, it's not because I forgot the Ravens and Chiefs is after that. So Packers at Saints.
Oh, Packers at Saints.
Is Tay healthy?
They said he could have went back in, but we was up by so much they want to put him back in. I don't know what to trust in that situation, so I can't tell you.
Too though, it's like, yo, you can't go. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
is MT healthy? That's what I care about. I'm gonna go Pack. They've been playing good. This guy.
Tay health makes a difference. I'm gonna go Saints. Pack.
Yeah, look at his face, yo.
They ain't been challenged yet. Like, this is different. This is a different ball game. Like Vikings, Vikings scored, but they wasn't really a threat to y'all because that was y'all wanted on offense. Better defense, better pass rush. No,
Like a Papa John's commercial. Better defense, better pass rush. Papa John's. All right, I'm gonna go Packers, of course, and the real game of the week: Ravens at Chiefs. Who you like, Chiefs?
Going Ravens, man. Chiefs got some tape out on them, man. They ain't look good last week. I'm gonna go Ravens.
Going Chiefs, man.
I'm gonna go Ravens as well. I don't know if the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs look bad because that Chargers pass rush is one of the better ones in the league with Bosa and Ingram. So I don't know how much you could take from that. So yeah, we'll update the pick'ems once this game for everybody after this game tonight is over. I think me and Cheese were at the top for now, but we'll see what happens after this game. Shout outs. We got anybody? Moose ain't here. Good job.
I don't know what everybody else did, but I'm gonna shout out myself because I looked at my pick'em. I got one wrong, so you already know I'm being that lead. So y'all better get y'all picks in.
You was at the top. You number one, I think, and I'm number two. I just said that.
What in the overall, everybody?
That's literally what I just said.
Look at scores, and then you'll see.
To your credit.
To my credit, I looked at my team from this week, and I had one loss, and that was the damn Vikings, bro. And that cost me 8 racks in a parlay.
Whatever.
Crazy.
I already did my week 3 picks. Bro.
So Zoom is looking like it's about to
kick us
off. We got less than a minute left, so we're gonna end it there.
Oh yeah.
League with no name. We'll catch y'all next week. Hopefully Moose will be back.
See y'all.
Mr. Unlimited.
Oh, man.